everyone! Today I'm here to talk to you about the effect mechanical engineering can have on our society. In particular, I'm going to discuss the ways the transition from diesel and gasoline-powered cars to electric vehicles will affect society and our impact on the environment. I will cover the projected impact of electric vehicles on greenhouse gas emissions, as well as our other environmental effects, such as noise and gas station reclamation. I will then discuss the role of societal acceptance in the success of electric vehicles. First, what initially comes to mind when I think of electric cars is the reduction in greenhouse gas emissions. According to an article in MIT Technology Review, although the production of electric vehicles does have a greater impact on the environment than traditional vehicles, over their lifetime, electric vehicles more than make up for it. A study by the Electric Power Research Institute, conducted in 2007, predicted a reduction in annual greenhouse gas emissions of 163 million metric tons for the year 2050, even in societies which do not readily accept the electric vehicle movement and whose energy sectors are very CO2 reliant. In other words, even here in Alberta, where most of our electricity is made from coal, just a few cars can make a difference. In a more ideal scenario, where there is high acceptance of electric vehicles and cleaner energy, the study predicts a reduction of up to 612 million metric tons. That is the equivalent of taking 130 million cars off the road. For reference, that's more than 40 times the number of motorized vehicles registered in Alberta in 2012, based off numbers from Alberta Transportation. Another way electric vehicles can help the environment is by reducing other types of losses. An article published by the City of New York estimates that combustion engines typically have efficiencies of around 15%. This number is so low because much of the energy in gasoline is lost to heat and noise when burnt in a combustion engine. Electric motors are much more efficient. In fact, the U.S. Department of Energy estimates that electric cars have efficiencies between 72 and 94%. The higher efficiencies of electric cars have the potential to reduce traffic noise. Noise cannot be eliminated completely, but some noise is necessary for pedestrian safety anyway. In fact, for this reason, many modern electric vehicles must produce artificial noise when running at slow speeds. Another example of consequences of conventional cars that can be avoided by switching to electric vehicles is the environmental damage done by gas stations. With electric vehicles, the tedious soil treatment and other reclamation processes that are associated with gas stations would not be necessary. Governments spend millions of dollars trying to reclaim land from abandoned gas stations. If gas stations turned into charging stations, all that money could go into something else, and abandoned lots could be turned into something useful. Finally, what I think is the electric car's best feature is its accessibility. The average person doesn't want to change their habits or give up luxuries to start living more sustainably. Electric cars provide an environmentally friendly option that doesn't require a lifestyle change, especially with the phasing in option of hybrid vehicles. Electric vehicles are also ultimately the cheaper option, making it even easier to fold an electric vehicle into your day-to-day life. Unfortunately, right now electric vehicles are more expensive up front, with a new Toyota Camry Hybrid coming in around $5,000 more than its gas equivalent. However, over the lifetime of the car, the U.S. Department of Energy estimates that the electric vehicle costs half as much as a gasoline-powered vehicle. Overall, the movement towards electric vehicles is a great example of how mechanical engineering innovations can impact society. I showed this by discussing their impact in terms of carbon emissions and in terms of other factors, from noise reduction to gas station reclamation. We then took a step back from the technical side and saw how the electric vehicle can be easily integrated to modern society, which gives this innovation a great advantage over many new technologies and climate change innovations. Thanks for watching, and if you're interested in the subject, start searching around. There's lots to learn.